Hi guys, I'm back with Creative Courage Lab Day 11 Part 2. I really didn't plan a Part 2, but then I realized that I didn't really finish my story about the paintings in the bathroom, and so I thought I wanted to share the rest of that with you. Plus, I also said that one of my strategies for overcoming fear of making a mistake on a piece of artwork or messing up something was to step away. And so that's actually what I did with the piece that I created yesterday. I stepped away, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So again, our prompt for Creative Courage Lab Day 11 was fear, and how you kind of get past that and move past it. So here we go. First thing I wanted to tell you, these are the paintings that I did for my bathroom. You can see I used a similar technique on this one with a lot of fluid paint, and this one is just a more textured and in similar colors. And these look amazing on my wall, so maybe I'll take a picture and post that up on Facebook. But they're stacked on the wall like this, hung together, and they look really cool. It's hard to show here because I need my camera to be zoomed in the way it is. Okay, so those are my paintings, and in fact, this one I continued working on after it had dried a while. I went back and added some more color and layers of color, and I think you can probably see there's quite a bit of depth in layers there. But this one, I didn't. This one I stopped. I really liked the results I got, and to me it was finished, and so I stopped there and I didn't go any further. And you can see in some places there's not a whole lot of paint on the canvas, and then you can see the texture of the canvas showing through, and yeah, that's okay with me. So there we go. Those are from my bathroom, and I'm not really setting the timer because I'm just doing really quick. So this was the painting that I worked on yesterday with the fluid acrylics. And after letting it dry and looking at it, I came back and decided I would put some glass beads on it, and they're not dry yet. I wanted to make the circles, so I used this rounded edge spatula, which is also an old cake decorating spatula, and put those on there. And then I also wanted to show you how I attach my little tags. And I seem to have lost my little tag. There it is. Okay. So I edged around my little tag, Overcoming Fear, and I want to attach it to this piece. And first thing I do is decide where I want to attach it. And I kind of decided I want it there. And I have this really cool tool that's made for putting on brads. You can find it in the scrapbook section. And I have a pack of brads, which I put up already, but I have a single brad that I want to put on this piece. So this has a very pointy tip. I think you can see it better if I put it next to something. And what I did was I have this on a cardboard, like a protected surface. You don't want to do this on like your nice wood furniture or anything like that. It's very pointy. And you just push it through the paper where you want the brad to go, like this. And then I also pushed it through this paper. And hold the back, but don't stab yourself. And then pull it back through. Be sure and put the lid back on it so you don't hurt yourself. I don't want to hurt myself. And then here's my brad, and this is not very strong. It won't push the paper through this heavy paper by itself, so that's why I made the holes. I'm going to put it through both holes, flip it over, and this tool has this little wedge on it, and that wedge is to divide the brad. So you just kind of rock it back and forth, divides the brad, and it's attached, and there you go. So there's my little, and I can still spin this however I want it to go. This is my key to creativity. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to do is I just still wasn't quite finished with this. This is going to dry clear and shiny, and I'll probably do a blog post about this one just because I have some nice process shots and everything. Okay, and then I have this Bombay India ink in black, and I just want to add a little bit more to the circles. Just make them a little more graphic. And so I'm just going to draw. I don't want them to be perfect, so that's one reason why I'm using this tool, so they won't be perfect. I want them to be kind of sketchy. I may drip a little bit when I'm done. I don't want to do these little ones, I just want to do these bigger ones. And I don't want it to be, you know, have in mind that it's not just a single circle, but it's just kind of ringed around in black. And then here's one more circle. I want that one to go off the edge. I like for things to continue off the edge. It makes me feel like there's more space there. And then I think what I want to do is kind of let these drip down a little. So I'm going to add a little more ink at the bottom. Not much. And tilt it just a little. I don't want it to drip down a lot. I just want it to be a little bit wider. Circle at the bottom. It is at the top. Kind of thing. Just needs more ink, I think. And so is this. I just want it to be more heavy at the bottom. Okay, so that's kind of how I do with when I come to a spot. I like what it looks like. I take a break. I know it's not finished, so I'm just going back and I'm adding what I think it needs. I'm going to add some black on this key. I don't even know if this equals stick to metal. It doesn't look like it does. So that's okay. I could use some, what can I use? I can just use black paint. I could use white paint. I could use alcohol ink. I'm just going to get some black paint. And I don't want it to cover the whole entire key. I just could use a black key. I don't know. This is a work in progress. This is the way it goes. And then, now that I'm doing this, I kind of want to just, I don't want to move it too much, but I kind of want to edge up the edges a little. Change my mind about that too. I don't want to use that color. There. There will be nice. Color back on this. Okay, I wasn't going to make this a full-blown demo, and it's already up to 8 minutes, so I'm going to stop. But you can see what I'm going to do around the edge with the blue. But I just wanted to show you. I just come back to it, and I said, what do I want to do here? Find out, you know, what does it need? What will make it a more complete painting for me? And that's what I did. So thank you for watching Creative Courage Lab Day 11 Part 2. And I will see you later for Day 12. Bye.